Trilogy down there, and I live 2 blocks from my office. So I got to wear high heels today and drive a car, so I was very excited to come see you all. Normally I'm in the life of wedges, walking back and forth. I very much love the downtown area, very vibrant. And this is a project that I've been working on for a couple of years with these folks. It's a great group of folks. It's a father who's a contractor, 2 sons, another partner who's a contractor. And so this was a website I developed. And what I wanted to do with you all was just, number one, introduce you to the project. We are definitely the most value-based condominiums in downtown St. Pete. We have 2 towers. We're starting with Tower 1, and the B units are over 1,800 square feet, 3 bedroom, 3 bath. The units in the front A are a little over 1,900 square feet. We're starting at 450. So it really is a phenomenal deal. 2 deeded parking spaces. And what we did is, I've been impactful with so much from the beginning. I said, you know what, let's make the garage 16 feet high. That way, if you want to lift, you can actually put 4 cars in your spot. And so we made it all very pet friendly. So we're allowing, obviously, large animals, just breed restrictive. And then we have another parcel of land for some green space for the animals for you to take a walk. And what we're looking at, this has been such a great, it's funny, our target markets are probably very similar. We're finding that some of them millennials, because it's affordable, it's actually less than a lot of rents. But also, the other target market is people in their 50s, kind of young retirees. They still want to work, they want to walk. And here's the video.
You ready? I'm sorry.
That's okay, whenever you're ready.
It's right now.
So I have this video made to give an introduction to it.
Downtown St. Petersburg. Introducing 747 North, located at 747 4th Avenue North. 18 contemporary luxury condominiums, exclusive luxury 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom units, with over 1,800 square feet of living space, your choice of all finishes throughout, in a pet-friendly community. This is the best value in downtown St. Petersburg, starting at just $450,000. Built to the highest standards by established developer, Fourth North Holdings, LLC. These extraordinary glass and metal upscale custom-designed spacious and energy-efficient condominiums include 2 deeded parking spots per unit in the covered gated parking garage. With 200 restaurants within a 5-mile radius, world-class museums, live theaters, and just 7 blocks from Beach Drive, overlooking downtown St. Petersburg's world-renowned waterfront, 747 North's incredibly convenient location offers an amazingly rich urban lifestyle experience. For more information about 747 North, contact Kelly Lee McFrederick today. These value-enhanced properties are going quickly.
I also have an unbranded version of this for you all to share if you care to. Just email me and I'll be happy to send it to you. I've been passing it along as my office as well. But this is what we created. So what we're talking about, and kind of the idea was, number one, it's obviously we just talked about our target market. People are loving that it's a condo, not a townhome. We're building a lot of townhomes in downtown St. Pete. 4 stories high, but a lot of stairs, a lot of climbing. They've been fairly popular. We have some sold out communities that are new in the last couple of years. But this is the only condo on 1 level. We have the elevator and we have space. And you can see where the location is. We have the off-ramp of 4th Avenue is behind it, but that's actually already on the ground. The garages are actually above the off-ramp, so we're not even worried about that. And if you all come down 4th Avenue, that's our main drag coming into town. We know that when you get to Beach Drive, the Vinoy is right over, 1 block over off of 5th. So you're definitely on the north side of it, and the address is 747 4th Avenue North, so 747 North. Got to coin the fun name with that one. Everyone would remember that when we're flying up. So we're obviously within 4th Avenue off of 8th Street. So that takes you 7 blocks from Beach Drive, 4 blocks from Central Avenue, and a lot of downtown is moving west. So we've had the sold out is the Arlington, Sky 333 is right around the corner. We have some other developments going in there as well. And on the other side of this off-ramp is the historic Uptown, which is another kind of like a historic old Northeast, actually just a little bit older. Just big homes that we have some new construction in there, a lot of renovation. So it's really in a great area of downtown St. Pete. And most importantly, what I kind of wanted to show you all is we're talking about locations, but kind of the biggest thing that we've really been promoting is we are on this 4th Avenue North. We did not do a pool. We wanted to keep the HOAs down, so they're below $500 for the size of unit. And we have just 2 blocks down is the Hollander Hotel. It's an old historic hotel that has a public pool. It has a cabana, full service bar. So we thought, folks who want to use the pool can go to the Hollander. Right down the road, I'm a member of that, is the Vinoy Renaissance Hotel. We can be a social member, use their pools, their gym, their tennis courts, everything is all right there. A lot of folks ride their bikes who live downtown and on Stone Isle. Same as in this place, you can go right down to Vinoy. St. Pete Yacht Club is another 7-8 blocks away. So you have another pool, community, all of that social club. So you're right in the middle of it. And we're also finding it's great for investors. You are allowed to rent it immediately, 2 times in 1 year. Now, as these condo docks, and of course with the animals too, we made all that friendly. As the owners take over the association, some of those condo docks, I tell folks, they can change. Maybe they want to keep it only 25% of investors owning it. Things like that can change. But as we start right now building it, we wanted to appeal to folks who want the walkability, the millennials, and we want some of the investors in as well. And I'm actually one of the investors, so I'm very excited about this project. I've been working with these folks for a long time, and I said we have 2 contractors. It's a lot of family. They built Casablanca downtown, 341 lofts, and they built one off of 22nd and Central. So there's a lot of history there with this group. All the land is paid for. And the reason we're doing 1 tower at a time is because basically it's an all cash. We don't want to have to worry about financing. We want people to feel secure. We're taking reservations now. So it's 5% down on reservations. And as of this week, we put the trailer on site and construction will be commencing within the next 30 days. So we're looking to be finished within the year. And actually the 2 contractors will be doing all the finishing work themselves. And the neat thing is up in our conference room in our sales offices, we have all the finishes. You can pick and choose whatever you want, mix and match, no packages. You can come in and just be your own designer for the projects. So anyway, very exciting. So if someone is looking for a second home or retirement, they want a investment, it's probably one of their best investments right now in downtown St. Pete. So I'm very excited to share that. What can I answer for you? I promise to keep it short and exciting.
Who's the developer?
It's called 4th North Holdings. They just put the group together. The father is Joe Valari. He was the builder for Casablanca and 341 Lofts. And then his son is in his group now, who's an attorney and a CPA. And we're almost finished with all the condo docs. He's been in charge of all of that. Then he has another son. They come back and forth with Miami. Father owns a commercial sprinkler system in Miami. He has for 25 years. So they kind of go back and forth between this. The other one is Gus Mendoza. He's a contractor as well, living in Tampa. So I have people that are right in place. Father keeps a house in St. Pete, so he's definitely between the 2. Son is coming in for 3 weeks to start with all the construction, commencing the trailer, all of that. And then the 5th one is the gentleman that Joe, the father, did some other projects with in St. Pete, the same ones that I've been naming. So we do have a proven group there. And we had a little problem too. Some of you may have heard of 801 Conway that just folded after a couple of years of quote taking reservations. Did not have his financials in place, land wasn't paid for. So we've really overcome those obstacles of this is definitely a more solid investment to have, especially as a condominium. Around the corner is Sky 333, which is, we're starting about the same time. There's also, they have 10 units, 6 of them are sold out. We're at 3 are sold out, or 3 are sold where we are. They're starting construction a little faster, but they're running them as a fee simple, not a condominium. Lower HOA, but down the road, is everybody painting their place at the same time? Roofs getting replaced. The difference between the 2 associations is very different. And our key was to keep the HOA under 500, so it was affordable for all.
What kind of views?
These are city views. So the first tower, the first tower is facing west. So the front of those face all the historic homes on 4th Avenue North. CC's Bridal Boutique, a lot of people know, kind of been there forever. It's a real pretty yellow bridal boutique. That's across the street, been there for a long time. And then the back of it, like I said, is over the off-ramp, so you're looking into the historic uptown area. Just very city views at 450, we're not giving you water. I've been asked that question.
As an investment, are short-term rentals allowed?
You can rent twice a year. And the only reason that is because what we did with the condo docs, we actually went through, we're using Evermore Bank, and actually originally one of our bank people inside of Sotheby's was working for them. So we decided to go ahead and use them, and they took all the condo docs, approved them through the banks, and make sure that I have all my financing in place for my buyers. And what they approved was 2 times rental a year. So that you can rent it immediately. We did not put a stay on that, but you can rent it the day that you own it. So at the bottom of the website, I was gonna scroll down on that a little bit more. But if you want more information, 747north.com, this is it. All the floor plans are on there. All the finishes, everything about the appliances, it's all on the website. And there's different layouts of how the floor plan works, and I do have one penthouse,
Oh, okay.
which is over 2,000 square feet. It's 2 stories with a private hot tub.
Kelly Lee is building.
Oh, there we go. If you
Wanna
just,
scroll
we'll
down?
just scroll through it in 2 seconds. Let me just kind of go up. There's contact. I also started a whole YouTube channel, just talk about the things that are around it, so you can click on for some more just fun information. And then these have the different floor plans. We'll just kind of keep going through, you can go through there. But this is neat. Here's all the different features. So anybody who wants information, you can really, really dig through here. And what we're asking for is if you do have folks, I just would have a form you would fill out. We'd love it if you would come with your buyers. And then you have your commission form that you would sign, make sure that you're protected, all your money comes in. And we can go, basically what I do is I go through the site with them, show all the finishes, and whatever I can do to make it easy for you all. And if you want me just to meet with the buyers, very happy to, and I'll send you the commission form. So we have some great information here, and we talk about location and all the amenities that are around there. We're near the old shuffleboard courts, remember those? The historic shuffleboard courts. It's a really pretty area. The Palladium, the Coliseum, the Hollander Hotel, and they're building that brand new folk museum. It's about half, the garage is being built and they broke ground on the museum. And that is 2 to 3 blocks away. So everything is very, very accessible.
So once you go over the Skyway Bridge, then how do you?
Instead of turning in, the first one, normally people turn into where the Rays play, the Tropicana
Right.
Field. Go to the next exit where it says Pier, and then there's an early turn off that would take you down to 9th. And then you would take that first turn off and that drops you right onto 4th Avenue North and you go right in front of it. And we're getting ready to tear a little house down, the trailer's on there, and all the construction fences up and you would be able to see it. And then some of the videos really talk about location for folks that are not that familiar with it on the videos that I created. Anything more?
Great.
Okay, well, thank you all.
Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us and sharing your
For you all.
project
And this
with
one,
us.
We'd love to get some more promotions and some help, and it's a very easy sale. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining.